So Narotama Das Thakur is very wonderful acharya in our line of spiritual masters. And he's mentioned not just once, but twice by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, even before Narotama Das actually appeared. Not once, but twice he's mentioned. One time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu attempted to go to Vrindavan. The most acharyas and scholars agree, actually, he went to save Rupa and Sanatana. Because Vrindavan is due west, he went east, he went north rather. He finally came to Navadvip and he finally came to Kanai Nachala. He came first to, what is the name of the village of Rupa and Sanatana? Ramakeli. And he delivered Rupa and Sanatana. And they told him this is not the way to go to Vrindavan because thousands of people were following Mahaprabhu. This is not the way to go to Vrindavan. There's nothing there. There's no MBT guest house. There's no Krishna Balaram guest house. There's nothing. What are you going to do with all these people? You should go quietly to Vrindavan. So when they got to Kanai Nachala, Lord Chaitanya got darshan of Lord Krishna. And then he decided that actually Rupa and Sanatana, they spoke right. I will go another time to Vrindavan. But at Kanai Nachala, I've been to that place. One branch of the Ganga is there called Padmavati. Padma Nadi. So on the banks of the Padma Nadi, they were having huge kirtan. Roaring kirtan. The Vaishnavas were dancing and singing and tearing their hair over it. Just wonderful kirtan was going on. And suddenly Mahaprabhu began shouting, Narotama, 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 Narotama. Everybody was astonished. Why is he chanting Narotama, Narotama? So afterwards, Lord Nityananda asked him, why were you singing like that in the middle of the kirtan? He said, Nitai, on the other side of this river, Padma River, is Ketari ground. And very soon my great devotee Narotama will appear there. In fact, I'm going to deposit my Gauranga Prem here in the Padma Nadi. And you, Nityananda, will have to bring him to collect this fixed deposit. You Narotama. And Mahaprabhu entered the waters of the Padma River, and suddenly her hairs were standing on end in the form of little waves. She overflowed her blanks in all directions. Suddenly the Padma River appeared personified. She bowed before Lord Chaitanya. Any seva for me, Maharaj? He said, yes. When my devotee Narotama comes and bathes in your water, then you deliver this Gauranga Prem to him. You see how special Narotama is. Mahaprabhu's given his Gauranga Prem. But how will I recognize Narotama? He said, when someone enters your water and you overflow your banks again like this, that is Narotama. So, Mahaprabhu deposited his Gauranga Prem in the Padma River. It came to pass in Ketarigram there was a king named Raja Krishnananda Datta. Datta means he was a Kayasta. Kayasta means, I think, ordinarily Vaishya. But this caste system is so complicated, I've never been able to understand. Varnashram system I can understand, but caste system. Although he was a Kayasta, though he was a Vaishya, he was considered a Sudra somehow or other, even though he's a king who should be a Kshatriya. So I've never understood the caste system, and don't even try. And on the Magh Purnima, they had a very wonderful son, Krishnananda and Padmavati. Narayani. They had a very wonderful son. Padmavati's heart was filled with joy seeing this lovely son. The whole village was very happy. Krishnananda has got a son. And gradually he began to grow and he entered, but he was not interested in games like all the other boys. He was interested to hear about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Jai Shri Sri Radha Braja. Is Artik Sari Balabaji okay? Deepak? Sari Balabaji Artik? So, when he went to school, whatever he learned, we'll do briefly because today's disappearance, we'll spend more time on the disappearance. But he went to school, he learned whatever subject in one day. He became very expert in Sanskrit, and as he studied, he understood, especially from the Sanskrit tests, that the real goal of life is not to enjoy in this material world, but to leave this material world and dedicate one's life to Krishna bhajan. And there was one old Vaishnava named Krishnadas who had come from Navadvip. He'd gone north to Ketari Gram and come to Navadvip. And he used to sing about the wonderful pastimes of Lord Chaitanya. A little Naro would sit there and listen to these pastimes. He became so attracted, he decided to dedicate his life to the lotus feet of Sriman Mahaprabhu. And day and night he was calling out, Lord Chaitanya, Lord Nityananda, Oh Nitai, Oh Gora. Even in his dreams they would come. One time he saw Krishna Balaram and all the cowboys playing in the fields in his dream. He was astounded by this dream. Suddenly they turned into a kirtan party with Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda and all his associates chanting. And he was astounded, and he understood the non-difference of Lord Chaitanya with Brajendrananda and Shamsundar and Nitai with Balai. He became more and more renounced. His mother and father were very upset because the king, actually, he wants his next son to become the king and enjoy all the property and wealth and opulence of the king. But he was not interested. He would spend his day and night listening to Krishnadas sing the glories of Lord Chaitanya, his beginning, middle, and ending pastimes. One night he had a special dream because remember, Lord Chaitanya had told Nityananda, you will bring him to the Padma River. But Lord Nityananda has already disappeared. Lord Chaitanya has already disappeared. They've all gone. But Lord Nitai came in his dream. He said, in the morning you must go and take your bath in the Padma River. Mahaprabhu has kept a treasure for you there. So early in the morning, before anyone woke up, little Nitai went down to the Padma River. Chanting the names of Gaura and Nityananda, he entered into the waters. As he entered into the waters, his heart filled with praying. And suddenly, the Padma Nadi, her hairs were standing on the end in form of little waves. She overflowed her banks. She knew this is Narotama. And she gave that fixed deposit of Gauranga praying into Narotama's heart. Narotama became mad in ecstasy. His whole body changed. Before he was blackish. But now he took on a golden form. He felt like a golden divinity had entered in his heart. And he took on a golden form. And he was just lying on the banks of the river. Ha ha Nityananda, ha ha Chaitanya, ha ha Rupa, ha ha Sanatana. He was just calling like that. In the morning, Raja Krishna Chandra, he couldn't find his son in the palace. He looked through the entire palace. They began to search the grounds. They sent their guards. They found him on the bank of the river. Just rolling on the ground. Ha ha Nityananda, ha ha Chaitanya, ha ha Nityananda, ha ha Chaitanya. And he was golden in complexion, no longer blackish. They brought him to the palace, and they were very worried. He will run away and join the Hare Krishnas. They didn't know what to do. They called one doctor. He said his ears are disturbed. You catch a fox and cook him and feed the fox soup to him, and he'll be cured. And Nityananda just roared with laughter. What silly thing is this? To kill living entities is very, very great crime. This, what you suggest, will only make my disease greater. I have decided to dedicate my life to the lotus feet of Sriman Mahaprabhu. Now Raja Krishna Chandra was worried. Any day he'll run away. He kept guards around him. But everyone heard about this God-intoxicated boy. He would sit in the temple kirtan hall singing kirtan, and people would come crying here.